All right, I'm going to review the top 23 most profitable business ideas of 2024. NerdWallet came out with this article, and they're the top most profitable businesses of 2024. I'm going to react to them, and I'm going to tell you whether or not it is a business I would pursue and why you should avoid it, or it's something you should look into going into the summer of this year. Number one is food trucks. I'm familiar with this business. My dad owns a food vending business. He sells kettle corn. It's a great business where you can make some quick money with a little bit of overhead. But the issue with it is your weekends are gone and there's no recurring revenue. You have to set up, you have to show up, and you got to sell every single day for you to make substantial money. And it's just an energy depleter because you're always having to work. You don't ever stop working. But if you want a business where you're like, hey, I want to start something on the weekend, start something on the side as a side hustle, get into this business and start making some money, and then go start something else with more recurring revenue. Car wash services. Okay, so there's kind of three different types of car wash businesses. You have the self-service brick and mortar car washes. I love those because you don't have to be there. It continues to make money. There's some expenses. If the machines break down, not a lot of liability. They sell for a good multiple. They go up over time, and real estate's always a good investment. So I love brick and mortar car washes, auto detailing, and car washing. Same thing as the food truck. You got to show up every single day. There's no recurring revenue. You may have recurring clients that continue to want their cars washed. But again, it's one of those things where it is a time suck and an energy suck the more that you do. Number three, auto repair. Not a massive fan of this business. I think it's the margins are low. People don't want to pay for a lot. You have no idea really the extent of the time for each client because somebody comes in, you find something else, and you're constantly running out of time in this business. I've never met an auto mechanic that isn't overworked and underpaid. Number four, personal trainers. I think this kind of depends. I think if you can train people online, you can scale that, more of an influencer type personal trainer, online programs. I think that's great. Physical personal training in person, again, hard to scale that because you're basically selling your time, and then there's a limit to what somebody would rationally pay. Newborn and post-pregnancy services. I think if you're a professional in this area, you could probably make good money here. I'm not going to really comment too much on that. Number six, enrichment activities for children. Again, not going to comment on that. Mobile apps and entertainment for children. Again, I think there's a lot of risk in this. I don't really like to deal with children type of businesses because there's a lot of liability. You get sued very quickly and you get put out of business because people are the way that they are. Number eight, shared accessories and attire. Okay, I get this, like selling tuxedos for proms and different things like that. Again, if you understand that business, again, retail operation, not much recurring revenue. And you're constantly turning over stuff, a lot of expenses, hard to scale past the local level. Not a big fan. Number nine, shared home improvement equipment. I think if you're renting out equipment, there is a need for it, but you have to scale it. And the more you scale, the more you buy. You're looking at about a 10 to 15% return on your equipment after expenses, maintenance, and everything. So you're making about 10 to 15%. Go put your money in the S&P 500, make your 10, 15%. Number 10, vacation rentals. If you want a passive investment that's a part of your portfolio, let's say you got $2 million, go buy a vacation rental for $500 to kind of balance your portfolio. But this isn't a business, this is an investment. Number 11, electronics repair. Again, I think this is a very kind of gig business, right? I see people in the mall that do iPhone repair, equipment repair. But again, it's one of those things you don't know what you're getting into. You don't know how much your time. You're basically traveling for your time or charging for your time. People don't want to pay that much. It's almost easier for them to just go buy another device. Academic courses. I think courses are huge. If you have an expertise and you're able to find that niche and communicate very well, make a video. I mean, I have a course on how to find a business idea that I sell a lot of. It's only $20 if you're interested, if you're trying to find a business idea. Number 13, language courses. If you have the language, you could do it. Business or marketing courses. This is another thing. If you have a niche, bookkeeping, different things like that where you can teach somebody, tons of money in this. I mean, my book that I own, my course that I makes me really good money. Personal wellness, don't really know what that means. I don't really like the life coach industry. I think some of it is a little bullcrap, to be honest. But again, this is my opinion, not saying it's true. Courses and hobbies and interests. Again, we just talked about courses. Number 17, first business idea that I would actually start, bookkeeping and accounting. So many small businesses have no idea what they're doing. When it comes to taxes, they have no idea what they're paying because they didn't do their books. You can make a lot of money doing this, recurring revenue. You can scale it. You can have clients wherever. I love bookkeeping and accounting. Number 18, consulting. I think business consulting, I help companies with mergers and acquisitions, selling their business, buying their business. A lot of money in it. I think there's tons of money in consulting. I love consulting. That's what I do in insurance. We're a business insurance agency. I own Wexford Insurance, one of my businesses. Number 19, IT support. Great business. If you can scale it, find a way to charge a good amount where you can go find somebody to operate that, having techs. Number 20 here, graphic design. We only have two more. Graphic design, I think it's a hard business to find a niche in because you can make so many graphics online with ChatGPT now, with Canva. Kind of hard to have a graphic design company unless it's for big companies that want a whole brand. Social media management. This is one of those things that, again, AI is kind of taken over. Like my company, we pay a software $50 a year to make 3 posts a week. So kind of hard to come in and make significant money in that. Marketing copywriter. Not even sure what that means. Again, ChatGPT, anything copywriting, I mean, it's there. Virtual assistant services. Again, this is the second business idea I would start. Out of this 23, this is the second one I would start. Virtual assistant. I own a virtual assistant agency called Contractor Back Office. We supply VAs to contractors. If you can find companies out there looking to have virtual assistants, you charge $1,000 a month, and then you have a VA that you found for $700 a month. You're pocketing $300 a month. That VA works out. You pocket $300 a month forever. Times that by 10, you're making $3,000 in passive income. So great business idea. I love it. If you want any connections in that business idea, let me know. We have a lot of connections overseas to where we can get you very inexpensive workers to supply to your clients for virtual assistants. But yeah, I mean, a lot of these lists are kind of full crap. Kind of full of businesses. Obviously, whoever wrote this did not actually own a business because I think there's opportunity in everything. I'll just put that. There's opportunity in every business. There's opportunity in every industry. But you got to think about, I am talking in reference to you making millions of dollars. I'm not talking about you making an extra $4,000. That's a different channel. Go follow somebody who wants to help you make an extra $4,000. I'm here to help you make an extra $1 million, $2 million in a business that you can sell for 5 to 10 million someday. So I want to make sure you're paired with an actual business that's going to get you there instead of getting you to your next house payment. That's not my goal. My goal is to help you get rich, not make an extra dollar. So as always, like I said today, I have a $5 book if you're looking to find a business idea, how to find your business idea, how I found mine, how I've scaled it, how I've started my businesses. Very great overview for $5. I have a $20 course where it's very in-depth, very specific on how to find your business idea. If you do everything that's on the course, you will come out of there with a business idea if you put forth the effort. Number 3, the third thing I have is you can have a physical call with me. I charge $100 for 30 minutes, $200 for an hour. Be happy to have a custom phone call with you about your specific business or how to help you find a business. I've had calls with people in the past. They have started a business and one guy's making over $12,000 a month with his business. So as always, like and subscribe. Take care.